7 years of hell. Let's talk Harry and Meghan. This is GBN Royal. I'm Nana Aquia. Now today marks their anniversary. 7 years indeed. Meghan has just put out an Instagram post, pictures not yet seen. You know, the ones that you leave on your phone that never see the light of day. A mood board of photographs celebrating 7 years of marriage, ignoring the hell that they've put their families through. Let me run you through my mood board. It's called 7 Years of Hell. Let's start with the wedding. We all loved it. I punched the air when I heard he was with a mixed-race lady. I thought Diana would be so proud. They had the world at their feet. There were celebrities at the wedding like the Beckhams and Oprah, although alarm bells should have been ringing as these were people that they hadn't actually met beforehand. Absent was anyone closely related to Meghan other than her mum. It didn't take long for them to ostracise people around them, and soon it became clear, after long-standing workers within the inner circle or the firm started leaving. The late Queen gave Meghan one of her personal aides to help her navigate being royal. Sadly, that didn't last long. 2020 was the exit, where they went in search of privacy, which started with a global interview with superstar Oprah Winfrey whilst Prince Philip was on his deathbed, where they pretty much accused a member of the royal family of being a racist. Fast forward a few years later, after putting them through hell, Harry denied racism within the royal family and called it unconscious bias, blaming the British press for the interpretation, even though pretty much everyone picked up on it, and he even allowed the accusation against his family to continue. So the late Queen went to her grave with this hanging over her legacy. They had the Netflix series whinging about how they'd been treated, branding the UK Empire 2.0. Pretty ungrateful, seeing as it was the British public who had paid for and supported Harry throughout his life. Meghan released her book Bench, which is where most people left it, about the importance of a relationship between child and father, which is odd because neither her or Harry seemed to want one with theirs. We had that sycophantic podcast, Archetypes, where Meghan fawned over various supposed celebrity friends. It didn't take Spotify long to see through her and call them effing grifters. Meghan lost the contract. Then we had the book Spare, or Where, which South Park had a field day with. The Americans finally seeing the light, and we've had numerous other Winds Fests, faux royal tours. My favourite one was in Nigeria, where they had to stand for the national anthem and sing God Save the King. I never get sick of seeing this clip. It gets me every time.
Using the internet without a VPN, a virtual private network, is a bit like taking to the road without car insurance. All it takes is one unlucky moment to cost you a lot of cash. This video's sponsor is Private Internet Access. They are the VPN to help keep you safe. Click the link in the description below to find out why over 30 million people have downloaded PIA to protect themselves online. A virtual private network is an app that hides your IP address and helps keep your data private. When you're browsing the internet at home, you give up a large amount of data to businesses, to shops, and indeed to social media giants too. Hackers have the ability to steal your personal data with ease, including sensitive information such as passwords, keystrokes, and even your personal photos. Private Internet Access helps protect your personal data by encrypting your internet connection to keep your data out of the hands of cyber criminals. And it's not just hackers either to be concerned about. Information can be censored too. When Canada passed their C-18 bill, social media giants decided to ban news content on their platforms. But PIA can protect your ability to consume the news and content you love. Private Internet Access is available for Windows users, Mac OS, Android, Linux, iOS, and you can use one PIA subscription to protect an unlimited amount of devices. And we've got a huge GB News discount for you too. Click the link in this video's description and you'll get a massive 83% off PIA. That's under £2 a month, the price of a coffee, and you'll get an extra 4 months completely free on top. Also, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee too. Visit piavpn.com/GB News to start protecting yourself digitally today.
And Harry has wasted time and money bringing libel cases against the press, some of which were completely unwinnable, and the most recent one against the Home Office, where he demanded the same level of protection he had whilst he was a working royal. Otherwise, he is unlikely to come to the UK with his wife and children, basically using them as a bargaining chip so they may never get to see their grandparents if he doesn't get what he wants. And during this time, Meghan's dad suffered a stroke which almost killed him. She has yet to even speak to him to see how he is, and both King Charles and Princess Kate were diagnosed with cancer. Meghan released her jam at about the same time. Sweet. And to be fair to them, Harry and Meghan, they have tried to shed their terrible, uncaring image by visiting people who they didn't know, whose houses were burnt down whilst theirs still stood during the California fires. I don't know about you, but they'd be the last people I'd want to see if that happened to me. It's basically gone from bad to worse. The latest in the saga is Harry telling us how much time his father has left, somewhat insensitive given that his father has been diagnosed with cancer and Harry doesn't really have a clue anyway. And it doesn't look like Harry has many friends left either, as he was seen in Ring doorbell footage knocking on what would appear to be addresses of his old mates. Very sad. In the meantime, Meghan has been knocking up recipes and has reinvigorated her old job grifting online, something she really didn't have to do.
Let's make a show.
Let's go. I've always loved taking something pretty ordinary and elevating it. Surprising people with moments that let them know I was really thinking of them.
What?
Frankly, it's been a disastrous 7 years. Credit to them that they've managed to stay together throughout it, although the mess has been of their own making. To be fair to them, it's been, shall we say, entertaining. So let's raise your glasses to another 7 years. Cheers!
At GB News, we believe in the power of free speech. We're not afraid to ask the tough questions, challenge the status quo, and give you a voice. While others silence dissent, we champion the truth. By becoming a GB News member, you're not just supporting free speech, you're defending it. Please consider supporting us today. Together, we'll hold the powerful to account and make sure that your voice is always heard. Simply go to gbnews.com/support and stand with us for what matters most.